I'm just back from AAE 23 in Chicago, and here's course review number 4. This was part of the Clinical Blitz New Voices in Endodontics track. And this one I enjoyed so much because I had a few of my really close friends on it. Dr. Nermeen Moussa went through and did an incredible explanation of different pathology cases that we're confronted with, and also showed how her practice is able to use an integrated care model, utilizing multiple specialists treating the patient and really collaborating to get the best possible results for her patients. I thought it was a great presentation. I learned a ton, and it was really great to see the insight and also the review that she gave on all the different pathologies. The next speaker at this course was Dr. Gordon Lai, and he did an incredible job. I am so impressed with his next level education approach. So he is leveraging all his knowledge in technology, 3D printing, and allowing his residents to have an incredible opportunity to actually treat and practice on the exact tooth that's in their patient's mouth. But the resident is able to do it as many times as they need to get comfortable and confident to approach the treatment. So he'll 3D print the tooth, they'll put it into a simulated jaw, put a rubber dam on it, and the resident has an opportunity to see the anatomy, to make any errors or mistakes that might be part of just normal treatment, but to be able to practice this over and over again until they feel ready to actually approach the case. I think this is an outstanding approach to endodontic education. I know myself, it was so hard as a student. The learning curve is so challenging, and to be able to actually practice on the exact tooth before you ever actually touch a patient is just next level. So kudos to you, Gordon. Keep leading the way. I can't wait to utilize some of this in the way that I educate. The next presenter was Dr. Mora, who talked about periapical osteoperiostitis. And this was a term I had heard, but I gotta tell you, I got an education on this in this course. She talked about how to identify this condition, how to differentiate it between other types of conditions of the bone and the sinus, and ultimately to show how to treat it, and gave a lot of great research and literature about how often it's found, what patterns you can look for to identify and diagnose this correctly. So I thought this was an outstanding presentation. I loved the research backing that she gave, and quite honestly, she spoke on a topic that I really just didn't have a deep knowledge base on, and when I walked out of the room, I felt really like I had been given a gift to be able to have this knowledge in the back of my head. So kudos to you, Dr. Mora. I really enjoyed meeting you as well. And the last presenter was Dr. Zameera Fida from Boston, and she is really incredible. She's both a board-certified pedodontist and endodontist. So she showed a number of trauma cases. She even showed a really cool autotransplantation case, and I really appreciated getting her perspective on splinting, on managing traumatic injuries, to really showing how you can be creative and utilizing both her endo skills and knowledge and her pedo skills and knowledge in a hospital-based setting to really provide outstanding care. I said to her at the end, I said, can I please have your email because I'm going to be reaching out for questions. She also had a wonderful speaking style, and I really enjoyed meeting her. So kudos to this panel of 4.